I'm Destiny, the Division Merchandise Manager here at JCPenney Beauty. I'm honored to be here during Hispanic Heritage Month to introduce you to several of our very special founders. Today, we're spotlighting brands that are focused on building a beauty community. So you will get a closer look at Prados Beauty and Soji Health. I also wanted to mention that we will be taking questions in the chat, so feel free to drop us a line. First up, I'm excited to introduce you to Soji Meadows, founder of Prados Beauty and Prados Life Foundation. Soji, we're so excited to have you here today.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Just to let our viewers a little bit of background about you before we jump in, Soji has always had a heart for helping her community, so much so that she's attached the Prados Promise to her beauty brand, and which is her commitment to give back money, time, and mentorship to Indigenous communities. So, Soji, I will hand it over to you to tell everybody more about your very important mission.
Thank you so much. I'd like to introduce myself, in my traditional languages. I am Yoemi and Nimane, which is Yaqui and Comanche, and we greet by saying Marawe, Keche Malea, Hola, hello. My name is Soji Meadows, and I'm the founder and CEO of Prados Beauty, and we are located on Piro Manso Diwa land in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And I started Prados Beauty out of my baby girl's nursery in 2018. I was a army wife. I'm still an army wife, a mother of four, and I was also working as a New York Fashion Week makeup artist. And I saw the marginalization of my people in that industry, and I wanted to change it. I remember going into New York Fashion Week and just being so excited and so elated to be there. There had never been, anybody that I had ever seen in that space who identified as myself being Chicana and being Indigenous. And I really fell in love with the energy and the people, and I wanted to see myself represented in that space. And so I left New York Fashion Week the first time that I attended as a graduate from the New York Makeup Academy. And I went home and I started to create my ideas, the things that I wanted to come out with as far as like a beauty brand. We started off with makeup brushes and eyelashes. And the following year, I was invited back as an actual beauty brand owner. And so we were able to be the first Chicana Indigenous owned beauty brand to head a fashion show, not just with a makeup artist, but as the brand itself. And so that was something that I'm so proud of, and that I still, it's in one of those memory banks that just will never go away. That feeling of seeing ourselves and seeing myself in that space just made me so proud. And so we started, like I said, with makeup brushes and eyelashes, but then we launched in 2022 a collection of eyeshadow palettes in collaboration with Stephen Paul Judd, who is Kiowa and Choctaw. And so to me, it's important to not only create, space and time for other Indigenous artists, but also to create opportunities for them to be in retail and spaces as well alongside myself. And so we came out with the first eyeshadow palette. It was beautiful. It was vibrant, full of color. And then we came out with a 2.0. I absolutely love the OG palette because it tied into the reason why why I started the brand. I started the brand because I wanted to give back to our people. And so Stephen and I dedicated, 50% of all of the profits from that first launch to give back to communities and people in need. And it wasn't just Indigenous communities, it was veterans and children with special needs. So when we launched that collection in 2020, it was right at you know, at the height of COVID, and a lot of Indigenous communities were being affected by this. And so we needed to create a way that we could raise money, but also grow the brand. And so it was just something that, was tied into each other. Every time someone purchased from us, it was just a gift really to be able to, send money, send PPE, send equipment, send food, send water, to these communities when they absolutely needed it. And so that was really the emphasis and the starting point of where the Prados Life Foundation started. So I'm the president and the founder of the nonprofit, and we just got back from a trip. We were at the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota, where we were able to mentor young kids who are going to a film camp. And that's something that, doesn't happen very often. It's 2022, and sometimes people are very surprised to find out that there is no running water and electricity on a lot of these reservations. And so to have Prados Beauty be able to come in and literally have ourselves on the box and to show children and indigenous children and indigenous peoples from all over the world that even though they're in these communities and there's a lot of things that they're fighting for, whether it be land rights and water rights, that they can see themselves represented and that we're standing side by side with them and doing the work. And so I'm so excited to be a part of, JCPenney's and to be in the 13 Loom cohort and be the first Chicana and Indigenous owned beauty brand to be in a mega retailer. That is a huge responsibility, but also a huge honor for me because it creates a pathway for those that come after me. And so, for those, small and teens and those young adults who are going into the business and who are thinking about starting their own beauty brands and launching into retailers, to be able to mentor them and to make sure that they have advice and the tools to not make some of the mistakes that I made getting here. It's just a total like a it's just like a 360 of gift and gratitude to be able to give back. And so this Hispanic Heritage Month, I'm so excited that we have the Guerrera lipstick, and Guerrera means warrior in Spanish. And so you can shop these products at jcpenneys.com, and they're just so beautiful. They're vibrant, they're bright, they're beautiful colors. Guerrera is just like this fierce orangey red color that you can put on, and just when you're feeling some kind of way, I know that I like to put on a red bold lip and just be ready to face my day. And so that's what being a guerrera means to me, is putting on something that can make you feel fierce and look fierce, and that you can encompass all that is and continue on to your journey to do great things. And so we also have our beautiful bronzer palette, and our bronzer palette, comes in 4 different shades. And we're an inclusive brand. We make products for everybody, but we also make sure that our products are made for people of color. We have certain melanin tones and undertones in our skin, and so we wanted to make sure that we came out with something that is, used that could be used in all skin tones. And so you have lighter colors and the darker colors, and then 2 medium colors, and this just goes on really beautifully. It's a favorite. We can't keep it in stock. And then we have our blush palette, and it comes with, again, 4 different beautiful colors, and you can shop these at jcpenneys.com. And they're just these I can't say enough about these. We can't keep them in stock. And I think it just speaks to the diversity of people who shop Prados Beauty, and how we're inclusive to everyone. And so I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to share space with you and to be here today with you guys, and to be a part of 13 Loon and the JCPenney's retail. It truly is an honor, and I'm so thankful and grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Cece, for being here. You know what a big fan of you I am. You're such an inspiration and doing amazing work. We are honored to be partners with you. In addition to how amazing the products are, our customers are loving them. I personally love them. I use the blush palette every day. I have my red lip sitting right here at my desk, and that's not planned. I literally have it sitting here so that anytime I need a little bit of a power boost in my work day, I can throw it on. So just a true testament to how amazing the products are. And we're so thankful to be in partnership with you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here today. And for those of you just joining us, We are amid our Hispanic Heritage Month Founder Series. I'm really excited to introduce you to our second founder, Michelle Clemens of Soji Health. Soji Health is a hemp CBD brand, skincare, and ingestible company. And Michelle started this company. She was inspired to create it during her backpacking and traveling in over 40 countries, which is amazing. I don't know how you've already been to 40 countries. So thank you for being here today and tell us all about what inspired you to create this brand.
Hi, Destiny. Thank you. And hello, everyone. I'm Michelle Clemens, the founder of Soji Health, of course, and I'm so happy to be here and to share a little bit about myself and, of course, Soji Health. So, as Destiny mentioned, I have traveled quite a bit. I was backpacking around the world for a number of years, and I traveled with friends. I traveled solo, and I just had this insatiable desire to go out and explore. And there's something so freeing and connecting about being on the road. So you literally don't know anyone, but you're never really alone. And that's when you really realize how important community is and how natural that feels. Because no matter where I was in the world, local people were always taking me into their homes. They were helping me with directions. I would meet their families. We would share meals. And traveling the way I did really allowed me to be fully immersed in other cultures and their customs and their ways of life, so as well as their approach to plant medicines and natural remedies. So, when I started to learn about CBD and the many benefits of this plant compound, I was really blown away. And I happened upon a small group that was discussing how their lives had been impacted positively after discovering CBD. And it was quite an emotional experience for many of them sharing. And I remember the energy in the room just being so palpable. I felt called to facilitate the mainstream awareness of this CBD plant compound. And so Soji Health was really born from a combination of my time on the road and a desire to help and create a brand centered around community that helped educate people about finding wellness for themselves. And so, what better way to create a beauty community than CBD ingestible products like our Sunset Sleep Tincture for your beauty sleep, and of course, a full line of CBD skincare that you can find at JCPenney. So, as we know, not all products on the market are created equally. And that couldn't be more true than in the CBD world. There are so many factors that go into making a high quality end product that is efficacious. And we have really gone the extra mile to make sure our CBD products are clean and really made with the best ingredients available. And super importantly, I wanted to make sure our premium products had accessible pricing so that we could share the gift of this amazing plant compound with as many people as possible. So I didn't want people to continue buying products to enhance their health, but they weren't clean products. So in the end, there was no net benefit for them. And I wanted to create my own beauty community where friends could share their experiences with their clean Soji Health products. And so I'm so excited to share with you a couple of my favorite products from our CBD skincare line. First being which side's the camera? Here we go, the Soothing Topical Roll-On. So this roll-on is amazing. It's great for soothing sore muscles. You just roll it right onto your skin. We use all natural premium essential oils. So we use peppermint, there's eucalyptus, there's rosemary extract. We have a little bit of tea tree oil in there as well. So everything smells amazing. It's really, really botanical. Because we're using all natural essential oils, we don't have to use synthetic fragrances in our product. And we use natural essential oils because when you have the essential oils, which are also known as terpenes and CBD actually act synergistically together. So they enhance each other's effects. So this amazing roll-on, I use it for so many things. First of all, I love to use it, when it's your time of the month. It's great for menstrual cramps. It's great for any sore muscles after you've been working out really hard. If you have lower back pain or neck tension, you can just roll it on your hairline, your shoulders. You can even put it on your temples if you have a migraine, and it just really helps alleviate a lot of the stress and pain issues that we have throughout the day, especially because we're all on our computers and our phones. So I know a lot of us are dealing with a lot of neck tension and lower back pain because of that. So that is a favorite of mine, Soothing Topical Roll-On. Definitely check that out. Another great product we've got is our body oil. So this is a body oil that is made with almond oil. We've got a little bit of lavender. There's a touch of peppermint. There are other amazing oils in there as well that help with all kinds of like irritations, dry skin, helps alleviate any kind of itch. It's also anti-inflammatory. So CBD in general is really anti-inflammatory, and that's why it's so great for skin products and applying it topically, because it helps with any kind of like irritations or rashes. This is a dry body oil. As you can see, it's just gone right on my skin. My skin just drank that up. It's not greasy at all, which is actually really common in a lot of CBD skincare products. They're all really greasy. So you put them on because you want to get the benefits of CBD, but then it doesn't feel good on your skin. So I wanted to create a line that was not greasy at all across every single one of my products in the skincare line. You can put it on, it'll just feel like your own skin, but optimized. So it's really hydrating, not greasy, gives you a beautiful sheen, which I love, especially during the summertime. I'm based in Los Angeles. We've got the sun, 11 months out of the year. I want my skin to be glowing and have just this nice little dewy effect. And then when we do have our 1 month of winter, and some of you do get a real winter, it's really nice to have this body oil after the shower and bath because it locks in all the moisture. It keeps your skin really hydrated during those cold months. So these are a couple of my favorites. And I would just like to say in conclusion, thank you everyone who's really tuned in and let me share a little bit about myself and Soji Health in general. And I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about CBD and the benefits. And I look forward to you being a part of our beauty community.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for being here. CBD is such an interesting emerging category in skincare. So super helpful to have you give those little tidbits to our viewers. I personally love the roll-on. It is a staple in my household. It sits by our bedside table so that it's super easy to access. So thank you so much for being here and for sharing about your brand.
Thank you.
And for our viewers, if you're interested in discovering Hispanic founded brands, check out our specially curated Hispanic Heritage Beauty Box. It's available on jcp.com in limited quantities. And it does feature that perfect red shade of lip from Prados Beauty that Cece talked about today, as well as a Soji Health body lotion. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.